Hello yogis, happy day, whatever day you're watching this. Welcome to Vinyasa Yoga with yours truly, Yogi.MShac. I'm so glad to be here with you today, and I hope you're ready for some Vinyasa. You may want to strap if you're at home or somewhere where you don't have a strap, or you don't own a strap. Feel free to grab a belt, a rope, a scarf, just something that will help you open your shoulders a little bit later in our practice. So we'll start in Supta Baddha Konasana, which is on our backs with those knees bent. Then let the bottoms of the feet come together and touch with the knees open to the side. Maybe close your eyes or soften your gaze. And notice your breath. Begin to deepen your breath, taking intentional inhales and long intentional exhales. Breathing all the way from the base of the spine through the top of the head. And begin to scan your body, noticing if there are any places within your body that feel tight or sticky today. Feel a little yucky, just notice. If you would like to set an intention for your practice today, I invite you to do so. A word, a phrase, an image will serve as your anchor to keep you rooted in each present moment. You find your mind wandering throughout the practice. Now when you have selected your intention or allowed it to select you, we'll seal it in together with a big inhale in through the nose. And an open mouth exhale. One more time, big inhale in through the nose. Big exhale. Allow the knees to come together and touch. And then draw them in toward your belly. Give them a hug, rock side to side, front to back, whatever feels nice for your body today. Keep the right knee hugging in toward the belly and extend your left leg straight, or you can bend that knee and bring the bottom of the foot to the mat, whichever you choose. Hug the right knee in close. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, wrap that knee around the ribs toward the right shoulder. Opening that hip, and draw your circles with your ankle if you'd like, going in one direction and in the other direction. And bring that knee back to center and extend the leg to meet the left, wherever it's at. Take an inhale to bring the left knee in toward the belly. Give it a hug. And breathe. On your next exhale, wrap the left knee around the ribs toward the left shoulder, opening that hip, and draw your circles with your ankle if you'd like, going in both directions for balance. On an inhale, bring the knee back to center. And as you exhale, bring the right knee in to meet you. Rock and roll your way up. And we'll come to a tabletop position. That's hands and knees. If you you like to have a blanket beneath your knees, feel free to grab that blanket if you haven't already. And we'll begin stacking those wrists beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. And take a few rounds of cat-cow. On your inhale, lower the belly, reach the chest forward, look up toward the sky. As you exhale, press the earth away with your hands. Arch your back, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, lower the belly, chest comes forward, gaze turns up. Exhale, belly up toward the sky, tuck your chin. For cat, sorry. Inhale for cow. Exhale, cat. Let's go a few more rounds of cat-cow, moving at the pace of your breath. Feel free to add any additional movements here, side to side, front to back. Whatever feels good for your body today. When that feels complete, come back to neutral tabletop. Let your hips stay stacked above your hips stacked above your knees, not your knees above your hips. And walk your hands forward, leading with your chest. Let your chest be the first to come down to the earth. Then rest your forehead in puppy pose. It may feel a little weird to leave your bum in the air, but that's this pose. That's part of the pose. Continue to breathe here. Allowing this pose to stimulate your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, maybe even the crown. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, come back toward tabletop. Let your knees go as wide as your mat. Send your bum back to the heels of your feet. Walk those hands forward again. This is child's pose, so the bum is not so up in the air as it is in puppy pose, but it's sinking back toward those heels. Rest your forehead or your chin, whichever feels more comfortable. If you like extra shoulder opening here, you can bend those elbows, bring the hands either to the base of the neck or bring them into prayer position over top of the head.
Just forget the word. I don't quite know how to say how I feel.
Take one more breath here in child's
Those
pose.
3 words I've said too much.
And then come back to tabletop position, hands and knees. Let your right hand, let's start with the left. Let your left hand come beneath your nose, middle of your mat. Inhale the right arm to the sky. As you exhale, bring that right arm under the left, come down to rest. And here you have a few options. If you need some twist, keep that left hand pressing into the earth to find your twist, opening the gaze and the left shoulder toward the sky. If you need some more chest opening, reach that left arm around behind your back toward the right hip, opening that chest, that left shoulder toward the sky. And if you need more opening still, you can extend the left leg either off to the side, like this, or directly behind you. If you want some balance practice, the left foot hovers.
And if I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we're told.
Take one more breath here.
before we get
If your leg is extended, bring the knee back to center. If your left arm is behind you, bring it back to the earth. Inhale, unravel, reach to the sky. As you exhale, bring the right hand to the earth, middle of your mat. Inhale, reach the left arm to the sky. And exhale, right hand. Same options here with the right hand. Find your twist. Find your half bind. Maybe find that extended leg. Maybe it hovers.
Confused about how it's well. Just know that these things will never change for us at all. And if I lay here, if I just lay here, I with me, and just forget the world.
Take one more round of breath in this pose. And at the bottom of the exhale, if your leg is extended, bring the knee back to center. If your right arm is behind you, bring it back to the earth. Inhale, unravel. Reach that left arm to the sky. And exhale, two hands, two knees on the earth. Walk your hands a baby step forward. Tuck your toes into the earth. And send your bum up and back. I'm going to tuck my shirt in so it doesn't keep getting in the way. Tuck your bum up to the sky. And we'll find downward facing dog. Allow yourself to pedal out your feet if you'd like. Bending one knee at a time. Sending the opposite heel to the earth. Keep reaching that bum toward the sky though. Maybe you shift your hips side to side, front to back. Whatever feels nice for your body.
Something that I used to think I owned. I'm standing here with nothing, feeling so complete.
One more breath here and down dog. Letting it feel nice.
And
then, at the bottom of the exhale, look to your hands, bend your knees, and step, float, or hop your way forward. First, separate those feet, and we'll just hang in a forward fold. Maybe you grab each elbow in the opposite hand, sway side to side, front to back. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Keep a slight bend in the knees. Keep from locking them out. And on your next inhale, slowly roll one vertebrae at a time back to standing. And bring those hands to heart center. Walk the feet closer together. Take a big inhale, reach the arms overhead for Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. On your inhale, rise halfway for Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. As you exhale, plant the hands, step, float or hop back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Bend those elbows, hug them in, hover your body. Inhale for upward facing dog. Or if you need to come down to a cobra, feel free to do that as well. As you exhale, send the bum back, downward facing dog. On your inhale, lift, sorry, that's a chair. And kitty's on it. On your inhale, lift your right foot to the sky. Bend that knee, opening the hip. Drawing your circles with knee and ankle if you wish. On your inhale, square the hips to the earth. And as you exhale, step the right foot forward to the hand. Let the left heel stay lifted, right knee bends, left knee straightens. When you're ready, rise for crescent lunge. Sink deep in that right thigh. Square the hips to the top of your mat and lift through the back of the left thigh. Breathe in, breathe out. One more inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And on your inhale, carefully lift your left foot, bending the knee, opening the hip. Draw your circles. Inhale, square the hips to the earth, and exhale the left foot forward to the hands. Right foot stays lifted. When you're ready, we rise for a strong crescent lunge. Deep bend in that front thigh. Press the right heel toward the earth, but keep it lifted. One more inhale. And exhale, hands to the earth. Step the left foot back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. The bottom of your next exhale. Bend the knees, lift your hands, and make your way forward into half lift. As you exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise to stand. Ardha, nope. Just Tadasana, not Ardha, anything. And as you exhale, bring hands to heart center. On your inhale, lift the arms overhead again for Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, here's Ardha. Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. As you exhale, plant the hands, step, floater, hop back. Chaturanga Dandasana, hug those elbows in. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Couple breaths here. Then on your inhale, lift the right foot. Keep that hip square to the earth this time. And as you exhale, step it forward to the hand. Left heel stays lifted. We rise, crescent lunge. Inhale those arms overhead. And this time we're gonna, as we exhale, bend the elbows, opening up for cactus. Open the shoulders, open the heart. Inhale, reach to the top. Exhale, open. Keep that belly engaged to keep and protect the lower back. Exhale, open to cactus. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, two hands to the earth. Right foot back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a breath here. And on your next inhale, lift the left foot. Keep those hips squared. Exhale, left foot forward to the hands. Right foot stays lifted. And we rise. Crescent lunge. Sink deep in that crescent lunge. Deepen the left thigh. Lift with the back of the right. Inhale. Exhale, open the arms and shoulders for cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, up we go. Exhale, two hands to the earth. Step the left foot back. Chaturanga. Inhale. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Let's take about 3 rounds of breath here. And at the bottom of your third exhale, bend your knees, lift your hands, and make your way forward. Into half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press those feet into the earth, rise to standing. Arms overhead. And exhale, we forward fold again. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step, floater, hop back for Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Let's enjoy this down dog. Press the heels of the feet toward the earth as you lift your bum toward the sky. Press all 10 fingers firmly into the earth and find that external rotation of the upper arms. So turn your biceps toward one another and toward the top of your mat. Feel this downward facing dog in your body. And at the bottom of your next exhale, look to your hands, bend your knees, step float, or hop your way forward into half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up we go. Rise to standing, arms overhead. And exhale, those hands come to heart center, Samasthi Tahi. On your next inhale, lift the arms overhead and sink your bum back into your chair pose. Now some people like their chair pose with their toes, their big toes together and their knees bent. I like mine just a little bit, feet just a little bit separated so that my ankles are directly beneath my knees. And then we sink back a lot into that chair, lifting the arms overhead, keeping that belly engaged, keeping those thighs really engaged. Even the glutes, they're working too. Breathe here. I'm going to turn around so I can step back. Take a big inhale as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway for half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step float or hop back for Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Breathe. And on an inhale, lift the right foot, keep those hips squared. Exhale, the right foot forward to the hands. We're coming back to our crescent lunge. So keep that left heel lifted and rise when you're ready. When you rise, reach your arms behind your back, interlace the fingers, opening the chest toward the sky, straighten the elbows, and draw the hands any amount away from your body. Use that core to protect the lower back here. Squeeze it all in, let it all support and do the work. On your next inhale, release. Exhale, 2 hands to the earth, step the right foot back. Chaturanga. You're gonna love me saying that at the end of today. We're gonna hear it a lot. Take a breath here. Inhale, lift the left foot, and as you exhale, step it forward to the hands. Right heel stays lifted. Put your glasses back on, and when you're ready, find crescent lunge. This time we're going to interlace the fingers the weird way, so the opposite finger goes on top. Inhale, open the chest, protecting that lower back by engaging the core. Sink deep in the left thigh, lift through the back of the right thigh. And breathe. One more breath here. Inhale, release the arms. Exhale, bring them to the earth. Step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing doggo. Let's take a few rounds of breath here. On your next inhale, lift the right foot toward the sky. As you exhale, come into one-legged plank, bringing the right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, send it to the sky. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, sky. Oh, I'm losing my glasses and my balance. Two more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Bring it to the left elbow. Bring it to the right elbow. And then send it back to the sky. Then to the earth. Bring those feet together. And send your weight into your right hand. Lifting the left. Stack those feet. Keeping them flexed firmly. Firm up the belly. And here's our side plank, Vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale. Lower the left foot to the earth and lower the right knee to the earth. Keep that left foot extended. Take a big inhale. You feel the abs working here? Do you feel them stretch? We're going to do some oblique love here. So take a big inhale. As you exhale, make a cactus arm, bend the leg, and bring the elbow to the knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. And you know what? If you want a little bit more, you can reach long as opposed to coming from right here. So reach long over your head. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Release. Come back, woo, without falling like me, to your side plank pose. Big inhale. Exhale, come back to regular plank. And then downward facing dog. We've got another side. So what I'm going to do here is come and switch sides, switch directions, so I'm not running into all the things. So find your downward facing dog. We went to the right side a moment ago. So now we go to the left. Take a big inhale, lifting the left foot. As you exhale, bring it to the left elbow. Inhale, send it to the sky. Exhale, elbow. Inhale, sky. Exhale, elbow. Inhale, sky. Two more times. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold. Bring it to the right elbow. Back to the left. Send it back to the sky and to the earth. Downward facing dog. On your next inhale, roll forward, finding plank pose. Begin to shift your weight into your left hand, coming into side plank, Vinyasa on the left. 2 breaths here. Whew. For some reason, this side is harder. Keep your right foot where it is and lower the left knee. Reach that arm overhead if you wish to increase that range of motion. Big inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow, tap. Inhale, send it long. Exhale, tap. Keep that core nice and engaged the entire time we're here. So the whole core is working, not just the obliques. Inhale, exhale. I lost count, so let's go 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Actually 3 more, so 2 more now. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Come back to Vinyasa without falling, maybe, if you can. Then back to regular plank and send it back for downward facing doggo. And now I'm going to turn back around the other way again because that feels more correct to me. And we're in downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. Then as you exhale, bend the knees, come down to table top. We've got a little more work here on our core. So we're working to engage that core. It may come in handy in a little while. Okay, into tabletop. Keep your hands where they are. Lift your right foot, flexing the toe. You want about a 90-degree angle with the knee and then with the ankle. Inhale. Firm up the belly, draw the belly button toward the sky. As you exhale, pulse the right foot to the sky and lower on the inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. I think I just switched it up. Either way, breathe and move. Keeping that core nice and firm and engaged. Moving with your breath. We're not in a race here. 2 more. Here we go. Small range of motion, and then lower that right knee. Shake it up. And we've got the left side. So lift the left foot, flex the foot, firm up the belly, and we pulse. Move with your breath. Again, small range of motion. Not a whole lot of movement, but there's a lot of engagement here. Everything is engaged. The glutes, the hamstrings, the thighs, the quads. Even the feet are engaged here as we are flexing them. 2 more times. And then bring that knee to the earth. Shake it out. And then come back to neutral tabletop. Reach your right arm forward, your left leg back. Keep your wrist as high as your shoulder, knee as high as your hip. Big inhale. Exhale, bring knee to elbow, tap. Inhale, send it long. Exhale, bend it, tap. Inhale, send long. Exhale, tap. Inhale, long. Exhale, tap. Inhale, long. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. And then reach and hold. Bend the elbow, bend the knee off to the side. Flex the foot. Inhale. Exhale, bring knee to elbow. Tap. Inhale. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. And just to bring a little rest to our body, lower the knee and hand. Shake it out. But we've got more to do. Don't you love it? All right. Come back to neutral tabletop. Right arm reaches forward, left leg back. Belly is firm. Inhale. Exhale, right arm to the right side, left leg to the left side. Keep it lifted. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Inhale, center. 1 more. We got this. Just 3 of these. We can do that right. And then rebend the elbow and the knee. Shake it all out. I'm sweating profusely because I'm quite the sweater. So don't worry about me. I'm drinking enough water. Shake all that out, and we've got another side. Come back to tabletop. Reach your left arm forward, your right leg back. Inhale. Exhale. Bring knee to elbow, tap. Inhale, long. Exhale, tap. Inhale, long. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Here we go. 3 more. Then extend it long. Bend elbow, bend knee. Flex the foot. Inhale, exhale, knee to elbow, tap. Inhale, side, exhale, tap. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I lost count. Here we go. I think this is 5. So 3 more. 3, 2, last one. And bring hand and knee to earth. Shake it out. We've still got more though, but only 3 of the next one. Back to center. Left arm, right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Oops, I may run out of space here. Left arm to the left side. Right leg to right side. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Inhale, center. Exhale. Hand and knee to the earth. Check that out. Woo. And let's come up onto our knees for just a moment to give our wrists some love. So we've done a lot of stuff on our wrists already, and there may or may not be more to come. So let's go ahead and love on those wrists. So flip them with the palms facing up, fingers pointing toward the knees. Lift, send, can't talk. Send your weight back toward your bum toward your heels, and if you can, make a fist or come toward making a fist with those hands. It's okay if you can't quite make that full fist. The idea is not making a fist. The idea is stretching the hands. Wrist. Stretching the wrist. I told you I can't talk. And then check that out if you need. Bring the hands to where the fingers face away from one another, and then shift your weight side to side. Weight into the left wrist, weight into the right wrist, side to side. Waking those wrists up. Give them a little stretchy stretch. Giving them a little love. And then just for fun, turn the fingers to face one another, and we'll do the same thing, side to side. And release those hands, send your bum back to the heels of your feet, and release the hands, shake them out. Do some yogi claps if you'd like, stretching out those wrists. Whoop, 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 whoop. You didn't ask for that today, but you got it anyway. Okay, let's come back to tabletop, and then walk the hands forward or the feet back, and send the bum up and back for downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right knee, foot to the sky. Exhale, bring the right knee to the right elbow. Lower it to the wrist, bring right ankle toward the left wrist or hip. Lower the left thigh. Find your pigeon pose. Keep your hands where they are and stay lifted. Try to keep those hips squared. We often want to dump over into the side that the leg is bent, but let's keep those hips squared and keep that right side lifted. If you want to bend the back knee, go for it. If you want to lift and come, bring your hands to heart center, go for it. Or if you want to just keep those hands on the earth, that's great too. One more breath. Tap your left toes into the earth. Send the right foot to the sky and to the earth. downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left foot, bend the knee to the elbow. Then down to the wrist, ankle goes toward the right wrist or right hip. Right leg lowers. Same thing here. Let's stay lifted, even if you're tempted to forward fold. Keep that left hip lifted and squared with the right. And same options if you want to lift that back leg, go for it. If you want to lift here in the hands, go for it. Or keep everything on the earth. The idea here is stretching those, opening those hips. Bottom of your next exhale, tuck your right toes into the earth, send the left foot to the sky, and then to the earth, downward facing dog. Big inhale, exhale, bend your knees, come back down onto those knees, and grab your strap. If you don't have a strap, you can use a belt, you can use a scarf, you can use a rope, whatever. So you're going to bring both hands to the strap a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. And bring that strap in front of you. Straighten those elbows and try to pretend like you're going to break this strap by pulling it so tightly. So you're engaging the entire arm on both arms. So take a big inhale and lift the arms overhead. Exhale, arms go back. Find your sticky spot and hang out there. Maybe you sway side to side, or maybe you just hang out there and bounce gently. Just work out the sticky. Come down to the bottom if you're ready, or stay where you are. Inhale, back up to the top, and exhale, rip that strap apart as you bring it forward, separating those shoulder blades in the upper back. Inhale, lift, and exhale to the back we go. Now, if this is too much, when you get to about right here and you're like, whoa, that's too much, then scoot your hands away from one another on the strap. If it's too easy, scoot a hand closer to the other on the strap. Find your sticky, work it out if you need, and when you're ready, come down. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, come down behind you. And up we go. Exhale to the front, inhale to the top. Last time to the back, exhale, there we go. Let it feel good. Open the chest for a moment. We spend a lot of our time hunched over on computers and phones, and so this kind of chest opening can be really good for us. Bring that strap back to the top, and then release it off to the side. Plant your hands into the earth, and rise. Let your feet come a little bit wider than hip width, toes pointing outward from one another. Bend, I lost my footing there for a second. Bend the knees, lift the arms overhead, and then bend the elbows, finding your goddess pose. So the idea here is the bum is a little bit sticking out behind you. Those shoulder blades are squeezing together, just like we did in cactus earlier when we were in crescent. Open the chest to the sky. Breathe here. Maybe get a little lower. One more breath. Maybe get a little lower. And then walk those feet closer to one another if you need. Come into your yogi squat malasana pose. So your feet can be as wide as you need them to be, but they're typically in this pose not wider than, and not even as wide as goddess. So press your elbows into your knees if they reach, and press your palms into one another. Reach the tailbone toward the earth and the top of the head toward the sky. Find that long, straight spine. And maybe you shift your weight back and forth. Maybe you lift your toes and then shift your weight to the toes, lift your heels. Lower the heels, lift the toes. Continue to shift your weight back and forth. If this is too much and maybe you don't lift the toes or heels all that much at all, or maybe you don't lift them at all, but just imagine lifting them. And find that lift throughout the body. Let the crown of the head continue to lift as you move here. One more breath. And then plant those hands. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. So here, and this is optional, as everything is, we're going to come into a crow pose. So I'm going to actually scoot up because we're going to float from crow back into plank and chaturanga. So plant your feet. Mine like to be about mat width, just slightly wider than hip width apart. Come into your malasana pose. Find that lift. Plant your hands about shoulder width apart in front of you. Lift your bum, maybe even walk your feet a little bit closer together. You want your knees to be all up in your armpits, okay? So lift the heels of the feet, come onto the toes, tuck your knees into the armpits, shift your weight forward into your hands. Stay right here, or lift one foot, or lift both feet. Hug the elbows in, like you're in chaturanga arms. Hug those elbows in. They want to do like this. Hug them a lot, tightly. Here we go. Play with your crow. And maybe you shoot it back to chaturanga like I just did. So that's called floating. So when you find your crow, you send your legs back and straight into, because you already got the chaturanga arms pretty much in crow. So you just send your legs back. So let's try that again. Coming into crow. Breathe. Don't forget that part. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha, Svanasana, downward facing dog. Let's hang here in down dog for a moment. Just breathing. Big inhale. As you exhale, come down to your knees and around to your seat. Bend your right knee and extend your left leg. Cross your right, ankle over your left leg and replant the right hip. Stay right here, or bend the left knee, bring the foot toward your bum, and you've got a full Lord of the Fishes leg. So you're ready. Bring your left elbow, sit up tall as you inhale. Exhale, bring your left elbow outside of the right knee. Find your twist. Gaze turns over the right shoulder. With each inhale that you take, find length in the spine. With each exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Two more breaths here. And inhale back to center. Let's take our counter twist to the opposite side. Inhale back to center. Release the left leg. Uncross the legs. Shake them out if you need to. And then bend the left knee, straighten the right leg. Cross over, stay here, or bend the right leg, foot comes under the bum. You want both hips to be as rooted in the earth as possible. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist toward your left with your right elbow coming to the outside of your left knee. Same thing here. With each inhale, sit up tall. With each exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale back to center. And as you exhale, let's take that counter twist toward the right. Inhale, back to center. Release both legs, shake them out. Bend the left leg and send the right leg off to the side. Bring those toes directly toward the sky. Both hips are rooted in the earth. Inhale, your left arm overhead. As you exhale, find that side bend, bringing the hand toward the right foot. Right hand can rest on the earth. Open that shoulder, open the sides. And then inhale back to the top. Let your left knee, which is bent, the knee comes forward, the foot goes back. So the knee is still bent, but the foot is behind you. And the right leg is still extended. Bring the right hand toward your left thigh. Inhale the left arm overhead. Exhale, fall over toward that right big toe, maybe even grabbing the toe, or maybe even grabbing the pinky toe. Open up that left side of the body. Maybe your right hand comes to the big toe of the right foot, and your left hand grabs the pinky toe, so that you're walking all the piggies to the market. Inhale back to the top. And shake those legs out if you need. Bend the right knee, send the left leg off to the side. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, find that side bend, bringing the right arm over to the left foot. So maybe grab the big toe, or the pinky toe. Inhale, come back to the top. Take that bent knee and send the foot behind you. Left hand comes to the right thigh. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, right arm comes over and searches for that pinky toe. Stay here, or maybe the left arm comes to the big toe and you use the left arm as leverage to open the right arm toward the sky. Maybe your gaze is up at the sky. Inhale, back to the top. Straighten those legs out, shake them out, give them a little love. And from here, we'll make our way onto our back. Lie flat on your back. Draw both knees in toward your belly, giving them a hug. Feel free to rock side to side, front to back, whatever feels nice. Then lower the feet, keeping the knees bent toward the sky. Let the feet be on the mat about hip width apart, and let the hands be right beside the hips on the earth. Press the toes and the feet into the earth to lift the hips. Snuggle your shoulders, like squeezing the shoulder blades together. Snuggle those shoulders under to lift for bridge pose. Keep the lift in the hips while engaging that core to protect the lower back. Done a lot of core engagement today, so it should be fired up and ready to protect that lower back. And on your next exhale, slowly make your way back to the earth. Feet go as wide as your mat, and windshield wipe those knees side to side. Your next inhale, bring both knees in toward the center. Press the lower back into the earth. And maybe find your little side to side movements, getting little mini twists in the back. And if you'd like to go for a happy baby here, bring those knees wide, bottoms of the feet come to the sky. Grab the bottom of the feet or the big toe. Maybe rock your baby, or find ninja baby, straightening one or both legs at a time. And listening to your body, if there are any remaining poses or movements that your body needs before you feel ready for Shavasana, our final resting pose, take a moment to do whatever it is that your body needs to feel complete in your practice today. And when your practice for the hour feels complete, begin to make your way to your final resting pose, your Shavasana. You can bend the knees, or you can extend the legs straight. Find a comfortable position and close your eyes or soften your gaze. Take a big inhale in through the nose. And let it go through your mouth. Once more, big inhale, remembering your intention. Tell it thank you. And as you exhale, let it go. Release all efforts from breath, body, and mind. Allow yourself to simply be. Feel free to remain here and continue resting as long as you like. When you're ready to move again, wiggle fingers and toes. Stretch your arms up overhead, reach side to side. And if it's right for you, roll over to your right or your left side in the fetal position. Finding a few final moments to simply be. When you feel ready, begin to make your way to a seated position. Your eyes remaining closed or your gaze softened and hands at heart center. Take a big inhale in through your nose. And let it go through your mouth. Thank you so very much for the beautiful and wonderful gift of sharing your practice with me and with others today. It is a joy and an honor to be with you on this portion of life's journey. Bringing our thumbs to our third eye, which is the middle of the forehead, we open our minds and our hearts. Namaste. Namaste, yogis. Have a great one.